Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and this is Confidence Mindset with Amanda, and this is just going to be a quick chat on where we are on our confidence. So when we get into conscious manifesting, usually we get into it because we're manifesting for specific things into our life, but it's not about the specific thing that you're actually doing when you get into conscious manifesting. So for example, conscious manifesting is really just about the awareness of where we are keeping our thoughts and keeping it on the thought process that we want to experience in our reality, right? And yes, we may have specific desires, but we sometimes have a tendency to focus too much on the specifics when we really should be focusing more on the beliefs and the perceptions around all of those topics in our life. So let's say, for example, you lose the keys of your car in the house, and you know that they're in the house, but you decide to go outside onto the street and look for them out onto the street. And every passerby that's coming along, you're asking them, have you seen my keys? Does anybody see my keys? And strangers coming along and they're looking at you and thinking, is this woman crazy? Because she's asking people about around the street to validate her, to tell her that they've seen the keys. But however, if she just went into her house and looked all around the house, she would find that her keys were on the floor on our bedroom all along. So I wanted to make this point in the sense that everything is within you all along, and conscious manifesting, for me anyway, I always say this, is a personal development growth process to awakening that desire within you, but also to developing your mindset in such a way that you are aware of your thoughts, you're aware of where your perceptions are, and over a period of time you become this person who is able to maintain and sustain exactly what you want in your life. And this is really, really important when you are manifesting for specific things into your life, because as I said before, manifesting specific things is not the problem. It's maintaining them and sustaining them in your life. And so when you wake up in the morning, you want to be looking at yourself and you want to be saying to yourself, am I identifying as this person who has what it is that I want? And the way to do this is, if you don't have what it is that you want in your life already, well, look at it as preparing yourself for the role for what is coming. Because if you are a person who wants to be in a committed, loving, healthy relationship, and let's say, for example, you haven't experienced this before, well, what are the beliefs that you can be working on? What are the perceptions that you can be working on so that you are perceiving your reality in a different way? How can you incorporate these beliefs into your life on a daily basis and embody them? And then as you become this person, then you can come in then with the specific thing that you want. Maybe there's a specific person that you want, but it's never about the actual person. It's never about who it is that you are manifesting for a relationship. It's about you all along. It's about what are you holding within you, because the person will come, they will conform. Everybody conforms to you and how you perceive it. So if you have a specific person that you are manifesting, write down the perception of how you want to see them and stick to that perception, and don't allow any intrusive thoughts to come in. If they do, accept them and reject them and move on, but continue with your story, continue with the identity that you are believing yourself to be. So like, let's say, for example, you go and you watch a movie, and there's a movie, say it's a romantic comedy or something, but say, for example, the at the end of the movie the person doesn't get what they want. You'd come out of that movie and you'd be feeling an injustice. You'd be thinking, that was the worst movie. I can't believe how that ended. Because you're expecting, when you go and watch that movie of a romantic comedy, you're expecting a good, happy ending, because that's why you choose to go and watch it. And if you get this other ending, you come out and you feel like there's a disservice. So you want to be looking at yourself in the same way. There's a reason why you are manifesting for specific things in your life, and it's because you already hold it all within you. And it's the journey then of awakening what is within you, and as you awaken what is within you, it's all going to unfold for you. And through this journey, you identify with who it is that you want to be. You become this person who has adopted these great beliefs in your life, and then when everything manifests into your life, you're able to maintain it and sustain it in such a way that you were never able to do before, if that is the reason why you got into conscious manifesting. Because there's no point in getting into this mindset work and getting into conscious manifesting if we're always going to be expecting the worst to happen. It's to prepare for the best and expect the best. So prepare for your role as the person who is in that relationship. If you're somebody who's looking to be a mother or a father, prepare for your role as somebody who is going to be a mother and a father. So how are you identifying as? What beliefs have you adopted into your day-to-day life? What thoughts are you keeping your awareness on? How are you looking after yourself? If you're somebody who is manifesting abundance and money into your life, who is this person? What beliefs do you hold around money? Are you believing that it's a possibility for you to climb that ladder up to the highest, to look at yourself as somebody who is preparing yourself as somebody who can maintain and sustain millions of euro or dollars or whatever, if you decide to be? Because this is who you are when you are manifesting. So the specific things always come. They're always there. There's a reason why things come into your life and you desire them, because they already exist within you. And it's this process of showing up for yourself in a way that you are deciding what it is that you want in your life. You're the one that is creating the movie in your life. So if you're creating this journey and manifesting, and yes, I know, look, we're human and we do get emotions and sometimes we can feel attached to the 3D, but however, there has to be a kind of certain level of knowing that this is not the end for me. And when we get into conscious manifesting, this is the journey that is awakening us to this truth and to this reality. And so it's never so much about the specific thing to be constantly focusing on the specific thing. It's about the whole perception. How are you perceiving this specific thing? Because once you build the confidence in your beliefs and your mindset and your perception is going to naturally change about, say, a person that you're manifesting. Your perception is going to naturally change about money. It's going to naturally change about your life in general, because you're going to have this whole different belief system. As you have this whole different belief system, you're perceiving your reality in a different way. Your subconscious is perceiving your reality in a different way, and it's looking out for the objects, you could say, because you're in quantum physics, where the observers were altering our reality through how we observe it, and so you're observing it, and so the subconscious will be attracting it all to you. You'll have these natural perceptions about people, places and things in your life, and that's when you understand how manifesting always unfolds then in the most natural way, because it's according to how you are thinking and how you are believing yourself to be. And that is why it's so important to build your confidence around each topic in your life, more so than actually focusing on the specific thing of what it is that you're manifesting. Because as I said at the start, the keys that is lost in your house, they're going to be there. They're there all along. But if you're going to go outside and look for validation for somebody to tell you that your keys are around, you're not going to you're not going to sustain that validation, because all along that those keys are in your house, and it was just about you on coming to that realization. But however, I know we're all human and we do look for outside validation, but it's the understanding that we don't need outside validation to know what it is that we are creating. So why do you think gratitude is one of the most powerful things to affirm for in our reality? It's because when we're grateful for something, we're speaking in that moment in time of relief and satisfaction that we know that we have everything that we want. And this is why gratitude is so powerful. It gives us that satisfaction and relief to change the mechanism in our body and how we're feeling, and understanding in that split moment in time that we have everything that we want. And that's what you're doing when we are manifesting what it is that we want. We are coming to the realization that it's already lying within us, and it was never outside of us in the first place. And we lost ourselves along the way, just like the woman who loses herself outside looking for validation for the keys outside when they're inside all along. And I just wanted to make that analogy to kind of break it down a little bit for the understanding that it all begins within. And I know I say this a lot, and I feel like I am being repetitive on my channel, but sometimes when we are questioning the process, we're really just questioning ourself and our capabilities and our belief. And that is why I just wanted to make another quick video to be reminding everyone that it's all within you already, and all you have to do is relax and give it all to yourself. And as you do this, you will see over time how everything reflects back to you then in the most beautiful way, in the best way possible. So with that being said, prepare for the best. Prepare for your roles. If you haven't got what it is that you want right now in the physicality, prepare for it. That's what you're doing with your thoughts and your assumptions and everything that you're doing for yourself every day. And understand that it's never so much about the specific things that you're manifesting, because you're going to naturally have these perceptions about those specific things as you continue to develop your mind and to expand your mind into all of the positive perceptions and assumptions that you're having about how you are creating your life. So thank you so much for watching, and I will chat to you soon.